Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing a paid review for Claudio, and this is review 90C16. 90C16, quick wristwatch check, Patek Philippe 5127. Let's jump straight into Claudio. Hi Archie, let me challenge you in the stake of finding the perfect 6 traveling companions for a 3-month trip around the world. The harem of watches that can keep a man comfortable while going on a long trip. If they were women, you would wish for variety, not 6 blondes or 6 brunettes, correct? Why 6 Pateks or 6 Rolexes then? So, what do you think if I am packing these 6 from my collection? A Hulk as a steel sport, a Rancher Navy AP, that's the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, a white gold stealthy GMT Pepsi, a platinum Patek complication, a moon gold watch as a controversial moon conversation piece, and finally a classic Rolex vintage on Bon NATO as a classic good taste watch. What would be your ideal harem of 6? What 6 to take on a 3-month trip around the world? The only requirement would be no more than $200,000 in watches value for insurance purposes. My usual contribution has been sent via PayPal. Kind regards, Claudio. So I got to tell you, this here, please refer to me as CB. Okay, CB. Okay, what do I think? Absolutely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is firstly, before we look at his 6 in detail, we're going to have a talk about what I would pick. What would I pick? And this is a very good question to have here. So firstly, we've got to pick 6 pieces for a 3-month round the world trip. Okay, so the first thing I would be doing is, okay, we're going around the world. We'd want a world time. That's right, guys. We'd need a world time because we are going for the trip of our life. A world time. We need a world time. So personally for me, I would say a good world time we could go for have to be Patek Philippe. I would say, I'll give you a couple. I'd say a 5110, a 5130, and a 5230. Any metal, platinum, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold would be beautiful. So we'd need a world time. The next thing we would need for this trip would be, we would need some sort of GMT. And let's be honest there, the ultimate GMT watch is the Rolex. And I gotta be completely frank with you, white gold Pepsi, absolutely, you've just knocked it out of the park. You've knocked it out of the park. The only problem with the Pepsi, we're going to bring up our dollar value there. Okay, so those 6 pieces, that gives us 2 world time or GMT. So that's 2. We've got 4 more to go there. Okie dokie. The next thing I would want is, of course, we're traveling. I would say we need some sort of calendar. I'd say Patek. Got to go Patek for calendars. What would I want in a calendar watch there? I would say, seriously, a calendar, an annual. I think annual would be fine. Annual. Annual, because it's only 3 months. It's not a 2-year trip. So annual calendar, some sort of paddock annual calendar. What comes to mind there? I would say 5396, 5205, 5146. There we go. There's 3. The next thing we would need here is we need we've got a calendar. Okay, so that's a calendar. We'll just come back. Let's just gonna back the truck up a bit. We'd also want is I'd like a 3-hand no date. 3-hand no date. Something there. What would we go for that? See, I would say we could go paddock. We could go for a 5196. Very, very elegant and stylish. 3-hand no date. We could also make it a Steel Sports Stunner. We could go for an Explorer 1. Explorer 1. I would go for the 39mm. Okay. What else? We need a diver. A diver. We definitely need a diver. I honestly, if I would say Hulk. Okay, I would say Kermit, but we want to use this diver. So I absolutely adore the Hulk. The Hulk is the green. If you haven't seen the Hulk, you don't appreciate it. But that green can be sort of black in certain lighting. So I'd go for a Hulk. So let's have a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 pieces there. What else would I go for? Well, I would say that we'd also want a chronograph. We need some sort of chronograph. We need a chrono. We always need a chrono. And I'd say an Amiga Speedmaster. So we could leave that. We'll leave that a little bit open there. Now let's have a look at your. So I want to have a look at your choices. So let's have a look here. Okay, you've got a Hulk. We both agree on that. Absolutely perfect. The Hulk is usable. It's also just the green just pops. Okay, so we actually both got it done there. Now you've actually said, okay, we'll come back to the AP. You've actually said a white gold stealthy Pepsi. We've both said that, yes, because I think that just rocks. It just rocks. Now you've actually said, okay, let's have a look at this here, what you've actually said here. Now this is interesting. We've done a few different things. For the chronograph, I would have gone for a steel, okay, but you've gone for a gold Speedmaster, okay, so that's 3 pieces exactly the same. Now, the other thing you have done is you've actually gone, okay, so that's all done and dusted. Where we're different is that I've said you need a world time, and I've said you need, well, you've actually got a calendar. You've got a calendar in the paddock, and I've said you need a 3-hand no date. So the only watch that we really haven't agreed on is the 3-hand. I think a 3-hand no date, because you don't have to worry time zones. You just wind and wear. It's such a convenient thing. Mind you, the Speedmaster doesn't have a date, so that is kind of fills that genre. So let's have a talk about your pieces that you've gone for. You've gone for the Patek Philippe. The Patek, you've gone for a platinum Patek. Fuck. That's yes. I think a platinum Patek complication. Can't argue with that. I've got to give you points. That's a great watch. The other thing is the Audemars Piguet Rancher Navy. That's the Navy special editions there, which I actually love. I love the blue. Can't fault it. fucking beautiful. That is a beautiful piece. Now I would say, to be completely frank with you, let's have a look at this. You've got the Hulk we've agreed with, the Rancher AP. Yes, I think that's cool. Platinum Paddock, yes, because we said we need a calendar. Classic Rolex Vintage on a NATO. I would tend to agree with you there. It's and you've gone for a Sea Dweller on a NATO. You've gone for the non-ceramic. You've gone for, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, without a doubt. The only thing I would say is, I think if you're going to be doing a world trip, you've got to have a world time in there. I'm sorry. Now, did you have a GMT? Yes, you did. You had the White Gold Pepsi. So I would say a world time. Look, if you're really that well off, you're going on a world trip, you'd have to get a world time. The world time is to die for. I would say that, yes, the only thing I would suggest is you must bring a world time along with you. Paddock makes the best. I think for you, because you've got bigger watches there, the 5110's 37mm, it's more of a conservative acquired taste. I would say go for the 5130. It's also great bang per buck. They're a little bit soft. They were a bit soft. I think they're going to bounce back because they were the biggest world time Paddocks ever made. And I think they're going to do well. I think long-term wise, I must admit the Guilloche on the 5110 I think is the best. It is the best Guilloche they've ever done. But the 5130, 39.5 mils, I think that is the bargain at the moment. So to be honest with you, that is exactly where I'd be going. So Claudio, I gotta tell you, man, you are a man of taste. This is a guy who knows, he's always helped me out, and I love these sort of games here because this is rich man's decision. Claudio he's a cool guy, very, very cool. Love him to death. What a good, this is mentally, it's a great game. If you were going on a three-month round the world trip, what's six watches? 6 is a good number. Like any more than that, and you're going to have customs trouble. You keep going into these ports, they're going to think you're a fucking drug dealer or something. 6 watches, I could really do that. And as a draw card, out of your watches there, say we had to make it 3. Just say we said, okay, we're going to make it 3. What 3 would I pick? Now this is where we're going to scale the 6 that you've chosen down to 3. What would I pick? Well, I would pick, out of your 6, I would say keep the White Gold Pepsi, keep the Paddock in platinum, the annual calendar, and we'd have to go for the Hulk, White Gold Pepsi, platinum annual calendar chronograph. That is exactly what I'd do if you had to scale it down to 3. And that collection there, absolutely blown it out of the water. So yeah, that is that's my verdict on that. Very good mental decision. I'm feeling better after that kind of question. Okay, guys, wrap it up. That's paid reviews for CB. Guys, please like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. Don't forget to put a few negative comments down below. And remember, guys, man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. Google Ads. Not enough money in Google's. I need to earn money You know, I got to get a bit more. Paid reviews keeps me full-time. Patreon, sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon keeps me full-time. I can focus on making quality content. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review. Tell me what you fuckers think. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and put some negative comments. See you later. Great video. What a dilemma. 6 fucking watches for a round the world trip. Fuck, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That would be very, very cool.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice. David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.